Hello there, and welcome back to episode 4 of my Reaver Golem build in action. So, last episode we took down Kingerhelm from the Filthy Toadies, and I successfully operated this fight in a way that we only lost one Stone Spirit, which wasn't even a native part of my army. We have also unlocked tier 2 tomes. I have successfully upgraded a couple of those golems, and sadly, Nimue was able to take one of my cities. That is one downside of the previous episode. There's still the main city of Penance for the blue guy, but we definitely hurt them. So, we need to sit on our buttocks a while longer, because we just need to make sure that the AI can recapture that city. It's a little bit nasty that Nimue came around the corner just to capture my city when I captured another city, but well, sometimes it is what it is. There we go. So, the city of Kingerhelm is much stronger than the city of Arcadia, so I think we took the better part of the deal. The only thing that bothers me is that I currently cannot move any troops towards Abbeyvale. Do I see that correctly? Yes, so somehow they didn't really capture the city. They just faked it. Amazing. Whatever. I'm gonna dish out a Mage Lock cannon first, because currently I want to bind my money towards a effort into more science and more high-tier city halls. So there's only one more turn necessary for the conversion, so I am going to take the risk. There we go. That also brings me to the point where it's time to fuse the armies for good. So this is also the time where I need to think about A, upgrading the current stock of troops here, and B, maybe setting up a second stockpile of troops that can avert something like Arcadia. Would have been nice, wouldn't it? So, but yeah. I actually got right now one city too many. What the hell? Huh. I was so sure that I would have lost that city, and now I'm suffering from that one city too many debuff. That was unexpected. Nimue, do you even know how to conquer cities, do you? So this is a pretty unsavory situation to be in, as it massively debuffs my efficiency. We need to do something about that. Alright. I am one troop short. What to do. So here we need that bathhouse. Ah, yeah. That's where we take that troop from. It's the overseer that I've been asking for. Alright. Artisan armaments is up. That is amazing. So let's move over to siege magic. Siege magic is not that important for this build, but it is not unimportant either, as it is really good at providing some extra sieging speed for your cities, and that is really cool. So I don't want to attack people that are sitting on the water. I'm really truly annoyed by what player blue is doing there. So I hope that after taking down Abbeyvale, I can convince the AI to just shut it down. So, alright, they're not even talking with me anymore. Okay. Sorry, Toadman. Yeah, they're doing this on purpose, those filthies. I really can't afford a city behind my... a army behind my back like that. That's just really nutty. So 500 Imperium. They're giving Arcadia to DECIMUS. Now that is interesting. Whatever you do, do it fast, though. I ain't got all day. I hate these back and forth motions in 4X games like these, so I really want to pull the plug on blue guy as quick as I can. Ain't that easy, though. His expeditionary forces are all over the place, and as we see there, it's not that easy to get there fast. But, there we go. Finally. So, is that okay for me? Most definitely yes, because I hate, for the living hell of it, any form of naval battle in this game. I don't know why, but it really... oh. Okay, it just... You see what it does to me, even without me doing it. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. Nobody on our end got killed, and that's a really, really good thing. So, more summonings, finally. This is where I wanted to get towards to. I am going to pick up Golem assistance now on whoever is able to, as this is an amazing ability as well. And yeah, Arcadia is no longer my burden, and as you see there, I'm immediately getting on the better side there. Okay. Player Blue is running a massive vassalization project, so I'm okay with that. I'll let him do that. We need to do something about that, though. The unrest level is not good. Probably gonna do it like that, even. Alright. So, time for special thingies, too. So, Circle of Zealotry, nah, not my cup of tea here. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Well, let's get that. The fun part is that we have lost a lot of provinces, and we have we have a net gain of resources nevertheless. That's weird, isn't it? The penalty for having one city too many is severe. Very severe. So, well... I'm gonna leave it like, I hate this, but we are going to do this like that. This guy is so terribly well fortified. Wherever he goes and wherever he stands, he has those freaking stone walls. That's a real annoying partner here. So I think it is absolutely mandatory for us, if we want to win this, to set up another army, as I don't see any way that we're going to be able to beat this with just one army. The enemy is working on too many fronts. We have many enemies, as a matter of fact. Therefore, well, let's do this. Yeah, we got here another nautical research post, which we are not really able to utilize. What a shame. And tier 1 units gain experience faster. Yes, please. This is another really, really nifty one for us. And, well... I'm not that keen on taking a fifth city at this point. I really do like my empire now, as it is compact, nicely pressed together. I might be probably trading Steresk one day later for a more attractive city. Positioning-wise, Steresk is not that good, but it also provides a nice chunk of research, so ain't that bad. So, artisan fortifications. Yes, yes, this might become quite nice and handy later down the road. So, an academy versus a bathhouse. I'm very sorry, friends. We need to do this first. So, starting to print that army now. And I'm building also as many lodestone foundries as I can everywhere, as currently you see me racking up a lot of mana. I will use that mana to eventually summon a big chunk of army yet again. But for now, well, it ain't that necessary. Ugh. Or is it? Yeah, never mind. It is. So, player blue is getting on my nerves. But, well... we are very close to kicking him out of house here for good. As once Abbeyvale is gone, there's only these stupid thingies there. These stupid vassal cities there that we need to defend ourselves from. And in a nutshell, I think this is something we can easily do. So we are going to be pressing out those golems now on all fronts. So we can stop these invasions and things before they can destroy our provinces next time. This time we sadly have to tank that assault and that harass. At times it is really not avoidable. But what we can do is start printing those blacksmiths so we can get ourselves some real troops. And would you look at that? Ah, how nice. So, I don't think we can afford to break our siege right now. I heard a siege noise, but not on my cities, no? Alright. Alright. There we go. So, artisan fortification has been researched. So, let's move over to the Tome of the Construct. We are relatively slow research-wise in this run. I'm well aware of that, but we're getting there. So, compounding defense versus defend command versus bronze golem. I want the compounding defense, as it gives me yet another way of making my frontliners more sturdy, which is just what I want. There we go. I am wondering at which point those guys are stronger than the singular hero there. So, well... I want to try that. I think there is a good likelihood that we are able to take down that guy this way. So, well... is he able to hit me still? Still? Wow. Range of these guys. There we go. See? We got ourselves a condemnation thingy going on. But nothing worse than that. So, yeah. We're boosting our stats, and next turn I'm gonna distract them. And hopefully that'll do what needs to be done. So I'm going to take the retaliation blows from my weakest guy. There we go. Victory! I did that, I sacrificed the weakest guy, by the way, in case it wasn't obvious, because a weakened stack deals way less damage than a full stack. So I sacrificed the weak stack to take the full damage from the healthy stack. So we also have dragoons now available. These guys are also amazing. So get out of my turf, buddy. You wanted that war. I didn't. Well, not that quickly at least. But, you see, it's not my fault. So, AI would cook you up. Ugh! Hell nah. So, we would be losing a supporter, 2 spears, and the piglet. The piglet I'd be okay with losing, as this is a, really, really neglectable, troop. But, the rest? Oh, look at us. That is what's going on there. Decimus the Unwavering in the flesh. Alright, so, let's move our troops together. This is always the most painful part, and can cost you quite some success. So, I'm going to patch up the archers like that. And the situation here is very, very volatile. I luckily got my main hero here up front, who's able to summon somebody who's just able to, let's see... We can phase all the way back there. Ah, perfect. And just do that little screen. And this way we've created a target that should be interesting for the enemy. Now then, we got bronze golems. Quite a lot of them in front of these. We got also 2 overlords. So the situation here is really good for us altogether. So, next step, let's do that little conjured animal. It's conjured with a bang. Sorry, that came so terribly unexpected that it made me laugh. You know, you expect many noises when you're summoning an animal, but not that. What did you? Anyways, so let's use that restoration spell. Might be not most efficiently used this turn, but since we have somebody wounded, it's definitely not wasted either. So, but what about this situation here? So, well, I weakened the guy, and I'd say we're, oh, he's condemning people. We're just going to keep poking the fella. And, keep the marks up, and keep the pokes up. There we go. Quite a nasty customer, but, well, let's see how that'll play out. So, he used Chaos Eater to do some healing, but the damage he did was actually neglectable. He cleansed debuffs off of my troops, and dealt damage to them and healed himself while doing so. It's a pretty nasty maneuver altogether, yes, but let's see. I mean, he has now 3 golem squads in his face, but the problem is my golems are all a little bit worn down, but I think this is a problem that was fixable. So let's see, there's a freaking good touch heal incoming here. And let's use our leader's overchannel ability. First up, we use Designate Target. That'll distract the guy and mark him. Distraction makes every attack a flanking attack, in effect increasing the damage done quite substantially. We use Overchannel next, and going to put the Spooters here. I don't know. The Spooters are somehow weird in this scenario right now. Anyways, yeah, that cluster here will do just fine. We're using now Inspiring Chant to pump up the morale and get those strengthened stacks. These are, as a matter of fact, really the most important part. Now, the guy with the temporary HP gets to attack first, so he can tank those nasty retaliation attacks. And, yeah, the next of them, guys, as you see it, this build can hit so effing hard. It's amazing. I love it. This is, I don't know. If this is not a proof of concept, what I don't know what is. So, I mean, we're just getting in there and getting stuff done. I like that. Alright, so with those bronze golems, though, I must say one thing. Losing these is always a lot more troublesome than the tier 1s, so take good care of them. They are really important parts of your army. That's all I'm trying to say. So we're going to slap a restore on the overlords here as well. Overseers. And yeah, this front is a bloody ruddy joke if you ask me, because those guys they're just victims of the management if you ask me. They're at the wrong spot at the wrong time. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Did I already say how much I love these new mage locks? There we go. Just another one right in the face. So, let's move the rest of the party over there, if necessary. Really should get some of the parts of the army replaced, like I said. So, this army here is mostly now missing a hero that has Mass Rejuvenation available. As you see, we're still taking quite a lot of damage in response. So that is something which, yeah, it is sort of problematic, but only sorta, as we have plentiful ways of healing ourselves. But it could be always a little bit more, that is. That's why I love the restoration spell of the heroes so much. It's so freaking helpful. Alright, so let's use our Banshee to get some damage in here. And this young man here, we're going to get him somewhere else where somebody can touch heal him if it wouldn't be on cooldown. You get the idea. So, let's use our aiming skills and shoot some holes in these guys. Mind you that all the time you could also use the Overseers to subdue and pick up any type of enemy troop that you personally like to see in your own army. This is one aspect of the build that I'm currently not using at all. I could though. I really could. Should I? Well, it's up to you, I'd say. But the Reavers are a very versatile faction. So the Banshee is gone. And as you see here, this battle still is... Well, what the... You're supposed to be dead! You stay dead. Alright, so here the Spooder Hatchling finally comes in to a good usage. We're first going to use the Gore Tusk Piglet for the retaliation cancellation. And then the Mr. Bronze Golem gets to clean up this mess. Does this guy have trait to come back from dead? It does seem like that. So yeah, those story guys, they are something else, I tells you. But we're definitely winning this. Mage locks are so stupidly powerful. Mage locks in the hands of heroes as well. So if you can get your heroes to equip one of these, Item Forge, for example, very good source of this material, pays off big time. So are you now eager to give up? No, still not. Sheesh. Resilient, folks. Yeah, now we got that. Alright, this is always a severe blow for an AI enemy to lose their leader. And even in a fight that is, you know, we didn't lose a single guy. That is what really, really matters here. So we're vassalizing that city. We don't need vassals that badly, but I also don't want to spend 500 Imperium now to get that done here. So tell you what, we're going to take the good aligned reward for once. Ooh, that's a thought of draft. Hell yeah! So this is the beginning of the of a wonderful time. We're using the Dragoon there and getting almost a Mage Lock cannon for free on top of that. Wonderful. So these troops will be necessary to replace stuff on my own ranks back in the homeland. Hero and ruler level ups, very important. So experienced warsmith, a very, very massive trait, but I value the Golem assistant trait even more. Simple reason for that is extra troops are so effing powerful. And having something that can just tank the initial impact for you, and you don't worry about it dying, is invaluable, in my humble opinion at least. So we're kicking out the old mercenary, and we're also kicking out the old Gore Tusk Piglet. Yeah, right. And we're also kicking out the... was it? The old Harrier. Because we got ourselves better troops than that. Alright, my domain has been invaded. Okay, Nimue wants to visit Kingerhelm, which is, as a matter of fact, pretty decent timing, because I am done up here as well. Even if she should siege the city, we should have a decent time to respond to that. In the meantime, I am kicking down DECIMUS from number 1 overall ranking to number 3. Take that, DECIMUS. I myself seem to be a constant number 4, and still I'm kicking butt everywhere I go. Well, take that, AI. So, we're going to move downwards to the Nimue threat. And unite those stacks with the fresh troops. 1 cannon. And 1 iron golem. I mean, the mixture here is debatable. I think we could do different than that. Ugh. People are sending war parties now. That's annoying. Oh well. That is why we need to train fresh troops and have a Homeland Security team, you know. It's just exactly the reason why. And every run eventually hits that spot. So we're going to fill up here now with a couple of copper golems. But I gotta say, with what I got here so far, I feel quite convenient. Not convenient. I feel quite convinced that we're gonna get some done here. Alright. So Flotsam can have a bathhouse because the surge of happiness is an artificial one. So yeah, down here at Kingerhelm, some big battles will go down, I think. But I also think they'll go down to my favor. So we're going in to first kick Nimue and then kick the other guy. So this is a really cool situation for us, as the heroes that we are killing are all yielding knowledge points. So that is a really valuable income source for us. I don't accept fights where we lose valuable troops cheap like that, especially since this sounds like a battle where a 0 loss outcome is absolutely possible. Alright. I mean, we are very soon at the point where it really doesn't matter anymore whether we lose a bronze golem or not, as we can just rebuild them. But I personally am, since ever I played these games, I despise losses that can be avoided. I despise being inefficient in these things because, you know, there's so many ways in this game to make sure that you don't have to do something. So let's bring in one with a bang. This won't grow old so quickly. I love it already. So yeah, the AI sends in the hero, which is one of the most bashful moves that you could take, to put it into friendly words. I think it is very stupid to put it into less friendly terms. So the hero is always the target of choice, you know? There's basically nothing which is more appetizing than a hero to attack. I always try to first get them blinded or something like that. Oh yeah, let's take a Banshee Burst here. And Vampire Spooder Hatchling to tank the retaliation. And then the Iron Golem takes the rest. Mr. Copper Golem finishes off. And we do need a smidge of healing on the Iron Golem, though. So as you see, 3 Overseers and the heroes are absolutely capable of keeping the whole thing together here. So let's use this a little bit more. And yeah. What I personally love about what we're seeing here is that I'm totally kicking butt here without using my array of abilities optimally. I am honestly, you know, I see a lot of room for improvement here still when it comes down to battlefield combat usage, for example. There goes the hero. Pop goes the hero. So losing the hero is always a really bad situation for the enemy, that is, because that cuts them off of a lot of fighting power, simply said. Alright. There is no troop as powerful as a hero in this game. That's the gist of it. So if we take that shot, it's a green line altogether. Worst thing that is happening is that we're missing. That's good. Always pay attention to that. It's a big difference. And we also have now our Harriers in action. Harriers are amazing insofar as they can attack and then retreat in the same turn. That's really, really cool. Repositioning is easy for them. There we go. Showcase is excellent that the AI sometimes is really bad at orchestrating battles. That was one really hard-hitting power cleave. Weakening cleave. It's the opposite of a power cleave, I suppose. But yeah, at this point, the summons of ours are totally taking over the battle, as you see. I don't want to get more damage on the golems here before they had a chance of getting healed. Does somebody have a heal left? Here. There we go. If you see a troop like that, really by all means, give them some healing before you send them back into the front line. People with temporary HP are extremely valuable, as I have showcased on many different occasions, and therefore should be really, really valued. So, Iron Golem assistance. Let's take that risky shot, because even a grazing shot from our Mage Locks is a hard-hitting shot. There we go. Whatever we can take out is a good thing to be taken out. There we go. Boy, oh boy. Those Mage Locks. I really gotta say, they are really, 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 really overpowered. I think the Mage Locks are currently probably the most powerful thing on the Reavers, sort of. Because they just have such an insane setup potential for them. The fact that you can lower the enemy's ability to evade by just attacking melee means that the enemy has almost no chance in avoiding your Mage Locks. You usually can set up a build that is good against these type of things. No avail to the Reavers. That is what I personally really think. It's powerful. Okay, friends, we are going to continue next episode. I know it's pretty much of a longer mini-series, but what can I do? I want to elaborate my entire thought process, and you see what happens if I do so. Thanks for watching. Drop me your comments down below. Let me know what you want to see in action next. What other builds you might want to see from my end would be also interesting for me to know. And as usual, check out the links down there in the description box. Feel free to support Icon Gaming via the links down there. Big thanks to everybody out there who does, and a big thanks to you for watching this video. See you all next time. Have a good one.